Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to this exclusive webinar on the option tool. My name is Suminder Jain, and I thank everyone for joining this webinar. Today, we are going to talk about some of the features on the option trading, which is available on the ICICI Direct platform, and we will be discussing on the tools and demonstrate the live trades through these tools. uh, I would request everyone to also log into the website and keep the mobile app, which is ICICI Direct mobile app, handy with you to understand these tools better, and probably you can use it in your future trades. So basically, we will be talking about four option tools which has been recently launched by ICICI Direct, and it is available on the ICICI Direct platform as well as on the ICICI Direct Market app. We will be talking about the watch list, the basket orders, the flash trade, and the new feature which has been launched is scalping through algos. So we'll try to cover all these four important option tools which will be beneficial for you to trade. So uh, to start with, I would request my colleague to just put the screen, uh, ICICI Direct .com, and if you can just share the screen, Amol. Yeah. So yeah. So this is an ICICI Direct screen. So once you log in, you land. This is a landing page of FNO. When you click on FNO, there is a watch list which you can open, and this entire watch list has it all. So for traders, I think from 9:15 till 3:30, market opens and market shutdowns at 3:30, you can be on the screen and do all your trades. So this screen will have a watch list, portfolio, option chain, the graph. You can also do margin allocation in the screen, and all these stuffs is possible, and while trading on the stocks as well. So I'll just take one by one. If you click on my watch list, there is a watch list which you can create, and suppose if you want to add ITC future, you can just add ITC future here, and ITC will come in, and ITC future 27 July contract is available. You can just add it. There's a plus sign there, and you'll be able to add ITC future there. Just uh, afterwards, there is an chart which is available. You can just click on ITC chart, and there's a chart which is visible on the right hand side, which you can see on the right hand side of the corner. If you want to see the depth, you can see the depth by just clicking on these lines, and the market depth will be available for you to trade into the markets. And if you click on buy or sell window, a buy window will appear, which you can see it on the screen. If you click on buy, a buy window will appear, and you can just buy and sell the stocks. So coming to the yeah, so this is a buy window. I think there was a lag in this, and you can just buy the stocks from this window. If you can click on my portfolio near to the watch list, uh, here you can see all the stocks which are there in your portfolio. You can so this is basically demat, the stocks which are lying in your portfolio, and you can action them by either buying or selling, or you want to see the charts. Everything is available on this particular window. Now, the third part, which is an option chain, this is something which is a very useful window for all the option traders, because the option trader would like to look at the various datas which are available, like an open interest or a strike rate where there is an high open interest. So before taking a trade, they would like to know where there is a high open interest, so that they can place the trade. So if we see in this window, uh, 19,900 strike rate has a open interest of 1 crore 38 lakh shares in the call options, which is quoting at 31 rupees. Sorry, which is quoting at 21 rupees. And if I want to take a little better trade and see a higher open interest, the another open interest, higher open interest is of 1 crore 36 lakh shares, which is quoting at 6 rupees 35 paisa, and the strike rate is 20,000. So, to do a trade in this, you just need to select any of the strike rate. So, suppose for this we select 19,900 as a strike rate, wherein there are 141 crore 40 lakh shares, and I want to sell this for 21 rupees 40 paisa. I'll just place this trade, and I will just say sell, and the window will appear, and you can just place the quantity. You can limit your price. If you press limit, you can just limit your price, whatever price you want to sell, and there is a required margin which is required to do this trade, which is around a lakh rupee. Similarly, if you want to also look at the put side of it, you can see that put with 19,700 strike rate has the highest open interest of 1.64 crore shares. And if you can just scroll down a bit, Amol, we can get a better, sorry, up. So 19,000, maybe 500 kind of a strike rate. Uh, will have a open interest of around 78 lakh shares, but it is trading at 2 rupees 45 paisa. So I think, given the expiry tomorrow, 19,600 could be a good range for the market to trade if you are an option writer, and if you want to actually eat the premium, so which is trading at 9 rupees 80 paisa. So if you are doing a short strangle kind of a thing, wherein if you are selling a call and a put, I think this matrix will help you in deciding your trade, and by watching the open interest, how many shares are lying, and basically it will give you the range where you can trade. And a range between 19,600 to 19,800 call option and put option can give you a range of these 200 points wherein you can trade and you can eat the premium. As we know that any decisive break anywhere in these levels can can give the short covering. So suppose if you have sold for 19,600 19,000 uh, 19,800 call option, where 1 crore 60 lakh shares are there as an open interest, and if it breaks this level of 19,800, then there could be a short covering which can come in the market, and market can move further. So one has to be really cautious before placing such trades, doing short call and put. And so in this you can do your analysis with the help of open interest, which is there in this option change, and you can just select your trade and place the trade. If you see on the right hand side, there's a chart there, and just below the chart there is allocate funds portfolio position. So what are these? So these are something wherein in this window only you can allocate your margins for doing the trades. So suppose if you want to make a trade, and if you require a margin of say 1 lakh rupee, this particular window is connected with your bank account. So you will have a bank account balance, and in this account, if there is a bank account balance of rupees, say, if you can just scroll down, Amol, a bit to show the bank account balances. Yeah. So net withdrawal balance and the bank account gross allocation is your bank account balance. And if you want to allocate some funds into the FNO, you can just mention the funds, whatever funds you want to allocate. So suppose I want to allocate 50,000 rupees or 10,000 rupees. Yeah, 10,000 is okay. You can just allocate 10,000 rupees, and you can add these funds to the FNO segment. So once you add this into the FNO segment, your limits are created, and now you can place your trades. Near to allocate funds, you can see again the portfolio page, wherein you can see your stocks which are lying in your demat. You can action them, you can buy, sell, anything. If you want to do, you can do it from here, you can perform the actions from here. uh, uh, just below the just after the portfolio page, there is a open position page. You can see the positions, whatever positions you have created today or in the recent past. You can just see all the positions in this particular window. So for the benefit of everyone, we can create a position. Say maybe you can just buy 19,600 call option, which is trading at 9 rupees 80 paisa. We can just place a trade through this window. So Amol, if you can just buy 19,600 call option or 19,800 call option would be okay. Yeah, anything. Yeah. So one lot 19,600. We say it as a limit price. The price we can put, or we can place a market order. Yeah. Yeah, you can just perform a buy. So your order has been sent to the exchange, and you can see that one position is created of 50 quantity. The P&L has started. So you are losing 2 rupees in this trade. And the order, if you just go to the order window, uh, yeah, these are the orders which you have placed during the day. So this is how the positions can be created in this window, and this particular watch list can help you do the trade entire day. You don't have to go anywhere on the site, and just this page can help you in placing all the trades, doing your analysis, allocating the funds, go through your demats. All these stuffs is possible in this one window. Now looking to the charts, so this chart is basically a normal chart wherein you can actually add your indicators. So if somebody wants to add Bollinger Band, you can just, or you can do a 10-minute kind of a chart. You can add an indicator. So suppose if I want to add a Bollinger Band, I can add a Bollinger Band here, and a chart would look like this. You can add indicators as per your requirement, because every trader will have their own indicators, and every indicator is help you to do your trades. So all the indicators are available. So volume is one, volume oscillator, or volume, uh, yeah. So volume chart is also there. Volume oscillators also you can put. So these are, you can also do a 1 day chart, 5 day chart, 1 month chart, 6 monthly chart, or a 5 yearly chart, which is all possible in this particular window. One important thing in this chart, you can also place 5 charts or 8 chart in one window. So we will just show you how you can place that. So suppose you can just go to pop out window, and it will take you to the chart window. A chart will get open, and if somebody wants to say invest, or so do a trade in HDFC Bank, by seeing the underlining. What is the underline of this particular trade? So Bank Nifty would be the index, and you want to trade in say HDFC Bank or a State Bank of India. By looking at the chart, you can do that. So I think charts are getting opened. Or Amol, what you can do is, on that screen only you can show the charts. That is also visible. You can just, yeah, you can just do a 2 chart kind of a thing. Yeah. And you can just name it as a Bank Nifty. First chart you can name it as a Bank Nifty. Yeah. First chart you can name it as a Bank Nifty chart. Yeah. So Bank Nifty will appear in this chart, and the second chart could be HDFC. So you can just change the name to HDFC up. Yeah. So by watching the underlying, actually you can, with the help of these charts, you can create your own position in the underlying stock, which is an HDFC, which is a HDFC Bank, or a Bank Nifty. So here you can see a Bank Nifty chart and an HDFC chart in the left hand side. You can actually do 8 charts in this in one window, and you can also add SBI. You can also add Axis. So all the bank nifty underlying can be added. Yeah, so this is a full version. We can just show you this. So bank nifty can be added here. Yeah, and then we can add an SBI here or an HDFC bank, whatever. State bank. You can write SBI. Yeah, Axis Bank. Yeah, HDFC Bank. You can name one chart as an HDFC Bank. Yeah, yeah. So all these charts are available in one window. You are able to see the index and the underlying charts of Axis, HDFC, Nifty, and this is what the screen looks like. You can change your indicators and you can trade in this particular segment. Yeah. So this is how the window will look like, and you can perform, or you can trade in this particular window. So this is about the watch list. I think we can exit the watch list now, and we can now go to another tool, which is uh,
यहाँ तो
yeah,
उस समय आया था
we can.
फिर आया हाँ
So we can go to another tool, which is a smart tool. You can go to click on smart tool, and you can go into basket orders. So this basket order is typically for the option writers, I would say, because again, the option writers, while doing their trading, they need to, before creating, before I would say placing an order, they would like to create their own strategy, and they would like to analyze their trades, what kind of a payoff they would want if they are placing this kind of a trade. And for that, they would need to analyze the data. So we'll just click on create from strategy builder. If you can just click on create from strategy builder, yeah. So this page will tell you different stats about the options trading. So you can see the change in the open interest in this page. You can also see the volumes. You can of course see the open interest. You can also see the IVs, LTPs in this particular page. So the left hand side page is of about calls, and the right hand side is of puts. You can actually analyze your trade now. So suppose again I'm a short, I want to short the call, and I want to short the put. So I want to make a short strangle kind of a strategy today. So I will look at highest open interest on the call side of the Nifty, which is 1 crore 64 lakh shares on 19,800 call option. So if I click on this and I say a sell, I can just, yeah, you can just say sell. One leg is open now. So you can see 1,07,000 rupees of a margin is required in this trade. There's delta, gamma, theta to it. Also, you can also look at put option selling. Again, an open interest. If I want to see a higher open interest here, 1,000 shares is being traded on 19,750. 19,700, I think, is a good trade, which is like 1 crore 64 lakhs shares is being traded here. I mean, the open interest is there. So, and the premium is 22 rupees. So I decide to sell this. So when I say sell, both the legs are there in this window, and you can see the things which are available. Like you can also see the delta, gamma, theta. What is the time value? How much the premium can move with 1 point movement in the Nifty. You can analyze all these things along with the margin requirement. So the in this the margin requirement is showing 2,21,625. But this margin requirement will come down. We will show you in the next step how it will come down, because since this is an hedging strategy. So if you just click on analyze, a strategy builder will help you analyze this trade before even placing this trade in the market. So when you click on analyze button, yeah, I think the next window, yeah. So this window has opened. Now you just click on, yeah, if you see the payoff, if there is a 0% movement in the market or the market remains still, your payoff would be around 4,062 rupees in this kind of a strategy. You can save this strategy with some name, Amol. So just save this strategy. Yeah, the strangle. Yeah, proceed. So once you save the strategy is here. It shows 2,21,000 rupees of a margin is required. But when you go and trade, you go inside and you just click on trade. Yeah, click on trade. The margin requirements will now change. So from 2,21,000, the margin has come down to 1,34,000. This is because this is a kind of an hedging strategy, because you have taken a 2 lakh strategy where you have sold a call and sold a put. So you are playing for the range in the market in order to eat the premiums in the market, eat these premiums of these strike prices. So your margin requirement has actually come down to 1,34,000 rupees only, and this full trade will go with the margin of only 1,34,000, and you can place the order from this basket order. So while seeing this, you were able to create strategy. You were able to see the open interest. You were able to analyze your trade, what could be your payoff, and then the margin requirement. Now you are able to see the margin requirement, and you can place the order from this particular window. So again, if we go to the basket order, and now suppose my objective is to only eat the premiums in the market, and and just to add, and also to take the benefit of the margins. What you can do is you can create your own basket. So just create the basket. Yeah, you can name the basket. Yes. So once you create this basket, now if I am a option seller and I want to say sell Nifty 19,700 call option. Yeah, 19,700 call option. The premium is 126 rupees, or say 19,800 call option, a little less premium and little, yeah, 19,800. The premium is around 59 rupees, and yeah, the trade should be sell, and you can limit this price as 55 rupees, maybe, or a 50, yeah, 58 rupees. Yeah, and you can just save it to the basket. So once you save to the basket, this alone trade, because since this is a naked trade, you are doing only a 19,800 call option. The margin requirement here is 1,07,619 rupees. Now, if I want to take the benefit of the margin, what I can do is I can go and add to the basket, and I can buy a little out of the money call option. Maybe a Nifty 20,200 call option would be somewhere around 1 or 2 rupees. We'll just check the price. 20,200 call option is trading at 1 rupee 50 paisa, and I place the limit price as say 1 rupee, and I want to buy it at say 1 rupee. Yeah, and save to the basket. Now you can just see the change in the margin. The change in the margin is from 1,07,000 rupees. The margin has come down to only 39,000 rupees. So most of the traders who, who wants to eat the premium, just near to the expiry. So tomorrow is again expiry, and today if you want to do a trade and you're sure that the market is not going to move above 19,800 or the plus the premium value, then probably you can do this trade at a cost, at a lower margin, which is just 39,000 rupees. So your return on your money can increase subsequently and significantly, I would say. And you can do this trade in just 40,000 rupees of a margin. And further, yes, you can analyze the payoff. So it will also show you the payoff which is available. It can give you 50 scenarios of the payoff. So this is what the payoff is going to be. So from 19,400 till 19,000, I think just scroll down a bit, you will be able to make money in this strategy, and this is what your payoff would look like. And before actually placing the orders, now you know that what is the kind of a margin which is required in this particular trade, and what could be the maximum payout you can actually take from this particular position. Yeah, just go to the, again, if we can just go to the basket orders. uh, there are also few of the baskets which we have already created for the client. So if you can just click on quick start. Yeah. So these are the, this is a basket which has been created by the ICICI Direct. And if you want to say do a 4 leg strategy, so suppose if I want to do a long iron condor, so I click on long iron condor, and all the 4 strategies is available on the site. If you want to, do it, it will buy a 19,850 call, it will buy 19,750 call, and sell a call of 19,900 and 19,700 with a margin requirement of only 44,000 rupees. And if you can just yeah, click on done, you can just name the basket again and proceed. Yeah. So, for the trade of 2,20,000 rupees, again, the margin requirement is only 44,000. This is again because you have hedged your positions, and by hedging the position, you get the benefits on the margins, and you can analyze your trade again. What kind of payoff you will get on different expiry levels, or different expiry levels. So this is the payoff. You will start making money from 19,900. If the market expires near 19,900 to 20,150, you make the maximum profit, and you lose if it is between 19,850 to 19,000, probably a 400 kind of a level. You will start losing the money. So this basically gives you an idea, before placing a trade, to analyze the trade and to come out with an option that whether you should be placing this trade, and at what levels you will be able to actually gain from these strategies. So I think basket order is something, if you are an option writer, and if you analyze the trade, and if you look at the datas, like open interest, IVs, etc. I think this is the best tool wherein you can use these tools, and you can make your own strategies. And you can also look at our strategies, which is being which is there on the site through a button called quick start. You can just look at these strategies, and you can do the trades. So this is about the basket order. Now, before moving on to the two algos which we wanted to talk about, one is uh, the flash trade. There is one more thing which is a flash trade, and then we will talk about the algos. So before going to flash trade, I think we can just look at SAM, shares as margin. So people generally trade, if you are a seller of a call or a put option, you would want the margin, and and these are usually the positional trades and not the intraday trades. So you can actually use shares as your margin. which we all know that shares are allowed as a collateral to create your trade. So suppose in the last trade we saw that there is a requirement of 50,000 rupees to place that iron condor. What you can do is you can just click on shares as margin tool. So again, if you can just go on FNO and in the FNO and just go to shares as margin. So in the funds, you can just click on share as margin. You will see pledge and create limit. So this is actually the stocks which are lying in your demat. So there are Jet Airways, and there is one more stock which is available uh, in the demat. And now, if I want to create a limit, I can pledge these shares. So pledging can be done by either writing the numbers in the quantity to the pledge, or you can just click on pledge shares, a tick mark there, and it will pledge the shares. And now from this you get a limit of somewhere around 8,169, which you can pledge and allocate to FNO. So just click on pledge and allocate to FNO. So this means that you are creating an 8,169 kind of an limit to your trade. And now you have successfully placed your pledge request. Now all these pledging is being done on a basis of OTP. You will receive a link in some time, and you have to just open that link and give information about your PAN card number or something, and then you can just submit it, and a pledge will be created for rupees 8,000 rupees. Now actually, while placing the trades of option writing, you can actually use this 8,000 rupees or the amount whatever you want to pledge to do the short strangle, or to sell the call options, or even buy call or put options. The one important point which you can also see is that we allow 100% collateral against your limit. So if you have, say, pledged for 1 lakh shares, and you are getting a limit of, say, 85,000 rupees after the haircut, you can entirely use 85,000 rupees to create your positions in FNO. So you don't have to give 50% cash or 50% shares. You can use the entire 100% of your stocks to create your positions in any of the option trades or in the future trades through the SAP. So this is a very simple to use tool, and you can actually use your stocks which are lying in the demat to trade in options. Yeah. So now we will look at a smart tool, which is again one of the favorites of the trader, which we call it as a flash trade. And this is purely for a trader who is an option buyer, who is an option buyer. So you can just see the window first. If you can just glance the window, you can see the chart here. You can see, on the upper side, you can see the bank nifty, CNX bank. You can also see nifty. You can see fin nifty. You can also see the stocks which you can play on. So for the demo perspective, we will take bank nifty as an index. And in the filter you can see there are three things which we have already incorporated. So if somebody wants to see which is the most traded option here in bank nifty, so it will show you 46,000 is the most traded option. If you want to say trade in one of the most open interest, highest open, where is the highest open interest lying in the option. So you just click on highest open interest, and 46,000 again is the call option, where you can see the highest open interest which is available. And if you wish to trade in this, you can trade. And on the right hand side, you just see two buttons, which is up and down. So basically, if you want to long, or if you want to go, you want to go long on the market, you have to buy a call. So you just need to click on this up button, and the call will buy. So we will do one trade for you. And for to buy a put, you can just click on the down button, and you can buy a put. So suppose if I want to take a trade, maybe we will take a trade on high open interest, and the bank nifty is right now at 46,000. I can give an indicator, maybe a Bollinger Band to it, and just give an indicator of Bollinger Band. I think Bollinger Band is already there. Yeah, so it is already there. And suppose I want to place a trade and I want to buy a call here. So just place a trade and just click on up. If you click on up, yeah, there will be a confirmation and you just confirm this order. Now your order is placed in the market and you can see the current P&L which has started. So you are making 21 rupees right now, you are making 36 rupees right now, and this trade is there. And now suppose if you want to exit trade, since you are making 45 rupees, you just click on exit and your trade is gone. You have exited the trade and now your trade is gone. So you have just booked the profit. You can see your orders here, that at what time you place the order. So you placed at 178.95 and you booked your profit at 180.45. The good part here is that if you are doing a trade, if you are placing a trade here, the brokerage charges will be only 7 rupees per order. So your break even becomes very thin. So even a smaller movement in the Nifty, you will be able to break even, and actually you will be able to make some money out of it. So this is how you trade in Flash, and there is a setting button also. So there is another window where just you can, if you can click on settings, yeah, you can time your you can actually place a stop loss of the time. So if you can just click on settings button, a window will appear. Yeah, yeah. So this is the window. Yeah, so this is the window wherein you can now time your stop loss. So suppose I want to keep this trade for only 5 minutes. So I can just click on 5 minutes and I can save this. I can save this, and now my orders are all set for only 5 minutes. And suppose I again want to, this time I want to buy a put. So I say I click on down and I place this order again, maybe in the highest open interest. Yeah, yeah. So I place a order of put down and confirm. Yeah, so your order is placed. You are losing 18 rupees, and you can just see a time which has started. The clock has started, and it will give you after 5 minutes. The position will get squared off. So you have actually placed a stop loss order with the time given to this trade. That after 5 minutes, even if you are not on the system or if you are not monitoring your position, there's the system will take care of the position and it will get, and your position will get exited, and you can exit the position. The system will exit the position after 5 minutes. Right now you are losing 51 rupees, and you can just again click on the setting button. If you can just click on the setting button. Okay, the order is going on. So if you can just exit this order first. Yeah. So order is again gone and you have exited the button. And if you are an intraday trader, just click on intraday. Yeah, if you click on intraday, you can even put in stop loss difference. So suppose you want to buy an highest open interest again at 180 or 185 rupees, and you want to give a stop loss of say 5 rupees on your trade. You can just say 5 rupees here. Now what will happen is that, and you can change your time to maybe a 10-minute kind of time. So now what you have done is you have given instruction that the trade should remain in the system for 10 minutes, and at a price of execution, it will take a stop loss of 5 rupees. So suppose you have placed the order and the order has got executed at 180 rupees, uh, 5 rupees down, which is 175 rupees, the stop loss will get hit and you will come out of the position. And suppose if the stop loss is not hit, and after 10 minutes the position will get squared off by the system. So now you have a time stop loss as well as a real stop loss, which is of a difference of the rate, which is of 5 rupees. You have a stop loss in the system. So this is actually something which is very much required for an option trader, because every option buyer needs a speed in his trade. And I think the speed is really, really lightning here. It has a lightning speed here, and just by clicking on up button, you are able to buy, and you are able to sell this position. So I think this flash can be used by the traders who are doing option buying and option selling. The orders are also getting plotted on the graph itself. You can see the orders which have got executed has been plotted on the graph, and you can make other trades also. So this is about the flash. I'll again repeat that the brokerages here is only 7 rupees. You can register for 7 rupees an order for the brokerage. So if you are even putting 1,000 lot or a 500 lot, or even 100 lots, you will be charged 7 rupees per order as a brokerage. So this cost will actually help you in taking disadvantages or small movements in the option prices or option premium, and you can actually use this flash trade as per your requirement. Yeah. So this was about flash trade, and now we move to another very important tool, which is again an option tool, and which I would request. I think we can do it from ICICI Direct Market apps. Uh, this is we call it as an slicing orders, which is very common name in the markets, and many large traders are using this slicing order. So I would request my colleague to just add market apps here. Yeah, so slicing orders basically helps you in getting the best of the prices in the market. So, suppose if you want to buy a higher quantity, say you want to buy ITC 10,000 shares, and you do not want to buy all the quantities at one go. So actually what you can do is you can slice your order. So you can place your entire quantity there, and you can slice the quantities as every 1,000 quantities should go within 5 minutes or within 5 seconds in the system. So once you log into the app, this is how you will be able to log in into ICICI Direct Market apps. You click on tools. Yeah, below there is a tool, and you click on execution algos. If you can click on execution algos, yeah, and add algo. The first which we are talking about is order slicing. So if you click on order slicing, yeah, so this page will open. So suppose I want to buy a 19,800 call option. So I will just write Nifty 19,800 call option. Yeah, 19,800 call option, and you can just add this call option. The price is 57 rupees, and suppose I want to buy 10,000 quantities of 57. Maybe we can take a 20,000 call option of Nifty. 20,000 call option of Nifty. Yeah, add. And the price is 6 rupees, and suppose you want to buy 10,000 quantities of at 6 rupees, and you feel that the market is going to go up. Now to execute 10,000 quantity, you can just put your maximum quantity here, and you can slice the quantity as 1,000. Now what will happen is, and you can give a time interval. There is a time interval of 1 second. You can just place your time interval as 1 second, 2 seconds, whatever you want. So we place it as a 1 second. So now what will happen is that when you press a start, 1,000 quantity will start going into the system, and in 10 seconds you will be able to buy 10,000 quantities of 20,000 call options. In this, you are not placing the orders, all the 10,000 quantities, which is also not allowed uh, as per the exchange. So you are not allowed to place all the 10,000 quantities. So in a normal course of time you have to keep on placing orders again and again. So for placing 10,000 orders, you have to keep on placing 1,800 or maybe 1,000 quantities 10 times in the system to buy these 10,000 quantity. But with this slicing, you have just given an instruction in the system that 10,000 quantities to be bought with a slice of 1,000 quantity at the gap, at the time interval of just 1 second, and you start this. So within 10 seconds you will be able to actually buy 10,000 quantities of nifty 20,000 call at rupees 6, at rupees 6. Yeah. So this will give you the benefits of pricing. Not all your order is going in just a flash. So you can also change your time interval from 1 second to 5 seconds to a minute or more. It just depends upon your trading style, how you would like to do this. So this is a simple scalping. This is not only allow this you can do not only in the options, but you can also, for buying your stocks like ITC or Reliance or any other stocks maybe, you can use the slicing order, which will give you better pricing in the market. And so this is an ITC. Suppose you want to buy 500 shares of ITC, you can just say 500 shares, and you can just slice the orders as 100, and you will be able to place the orders with the specific time limits which you want to define. Yeah. So this is about the slicing of the orders. Now we move on to the next thing, which is scalping. And scalping is again one of the most popular tools which an option trader or any trader would want to take advantage. So if you are a trader and you want to you want to take the advantages of movement in the pricing in the option premiums, or in the small movements in the pricing, you can actually use this option, which is an slicing order, which is a scalping order. So scalping will basically help you to buy your orders in a systematic way. So suppose, just to give you an example, if Nifty 20,000 call option I want to buy, and I want to do a trading, because we all know that the option premium or the price movement always happen in a zigzag way. So the price will move to 6 rupees. It was a 6 rupees earlier. Now it is at 575. Again, it will come to 6 rupees or 7 rupees, and again it will come down to 550 rupees. So there is always a volatility in the option pricing, and many a times we want to trade in a small volatility also. So suppose if I want to buy this 5 rupees 70 paisa, and I want to buy say 1,000 quantities of this 20,000 option, what I can do is I can place the maximum quantity as 1,000, and I can again slice my order as maybe 200 quantities, and I can define an average entry difference. So suppose my entry difference is say 50 paisa down, 0.50 paisa down. So average entry price will be 0.50, and I want to take an exit. I want to take an exit at say one and a half rupees up. So I will just put average entry difference as 50 paisa, and I will put profit exit difference at every 1 rupee 50 paisa. So now what will system will do is, right now the price is at 5 rupees 70 paisa. Now the system will buy 200 quantity at 50 paisa down, which is like 5 rupee 20 paisa. Once 5 rupee 20 paisa your 200 quantities gets executed, now for profit booking, it will only book if the price moves 1.5 rupees up. So from 5 rupees 20 paisa, if the price moves to 6 rupees 70 paisa, it will quickly take the profit. And if suppose if you do a trade right now at 5 rupees 90 paisa, your order will get executed at 50 paisa down, which is 5 rupees 40 paisa. And suppose the premium falls down again to 5 rupees, again it will buy 200 shares, and again if the premium falls 50 paisa down, it will again buy at 4 rupees 50 paisa. So till your maximum quantity, the system will keep on buying at the lower levels, and it will keep on selling at the higher levels of 1 rupees 50 paisa. So suppose you end up buying all the 1,000 quantity, and your last quantity of 200 quantity was bought at 3 and 3 rupees 50 paisa. Now automatically when the price will move to, 1.5 rupees up from 350 paisa to 450 or 5 rupees, it will automatically sell those 200 quantities, and it will keep on doing till the time you want. So there is a start time column also 13, so we can, give the time to our the states that between 146 till 330, the system should keep on doing this. So suppose if we place the trade, so let's try and placing this trade. I want to place a similar trade, maybe 1,000 quantity, and just go back. If you can just go back, yeah. So 600, 6 rupees 15 paisa is the rate. So we will just the difference price, we can just do it as a 20 paisa or maybe a 10 paisa, so that it gets executed. Yeah, 10 paisa or a 5 paisa would also do if you can do it. 10 paisa, and yeah, and you can take the profit probably maybe at a 50 paisa high, 0.50, 0.50. Yeah, and you can start the algos now, and you can just swipe right, and now the algo is submitted. So now your algos have started, and whenever the price will come down by 7 paisa, if you can just go to yeah, running algos, just go to execution windows and running, yeah. So now your trades are open, and see, you have already placed the quantity, so you can just click on the scalping, so that a window will open. Just click on scalping, yeah. So you have already started placing the order, so your orders quantity 600 quantities has already gone because the price must have come down, and traded quantity is 6 rupees. So every 50 paisa, every 5 paisa down it is buying, and every 50 paisa up it will automatically sell. You can run this, you can stop it anytime you want, and if you want to pause this algo, you can pause it anytime, and if you want to square off the position, you can square off this position at any time. So all the three options are available right now, and this system will keep on doing till the time, we have given instructions till 3:30 to perform this particular activity. System will keep on doing this activity, and you can just see, I think all the 1,000 quantities has been executed, and and 200 quantities, and it will again sell if the after every 50 paisa, if it comes up, it will start selling the stocks, it will start selling the call option. So this is how the algos is being used. This is a very, very, I would say, best tool for a trader, if because there are no emotions which are attached to it. This, if you have given some instruction to the system, after every 50 paisa, it is going to cover your position, and every 5 paisa down or 10 paisa down, it is going to buy your orders. So this is fully system driven. Again, the brokerages in this is just 7 rupees per order, so you can trade. And now if I want to, suppose I want to stop this algo, and if you want to square off this algo, you can just square off this algo, Amol, if you want, and the algos can get squared off, square off and exit. Yeah. So your algo has been stopped, and now if you want to place any other trade, you can do it. So I think this is what we wanted to cover in option tools with ICICI Direct. All these tools are available. All these tools are available, and yeah. So all these tools are available on ICICI Direct website, and basically you can use these tools as per your requirements. Uh, so we will just take some questions which are coming on the live gel. live chat. So the first question is, yeah. So can you please explain the broking structure once it is confusing on the website pricing column? So see, the brokerage structure which we have spoken about in the options, it is we have plans. But if you are trading through scalping or if you are trading through a flash trade, then there is a 7 rupees per order kind of an brokerage structure which is available on the website. You have to just register it, and you can just register it, and within a day you will be registered for 7 rupees per order if you are placing any orders through our algos or through the flash trade. Then there is also a neo plan wherein we do not charge any brokerages. The brokerages in the future segment is zero, and 20 rupees per order in the options. So you can also select neo plan, which is 299 rupees for lifetime. So if you are a trader in option segment or in derivative segment, I would suggest you can go for this. There is one more option pricing which you can see it on the website, which is 20 rupees per order plus 5 rupees per lot, which you will be able to see it on the website. You can choose that option also, which is also a very competitive rate, and do your trades. So second question is, in option chain you can have select call and put option to create basket and execute there itself. Yes. So so from the watch list, so there are two ways wherein you can see the open interest. Option chain, you can see it through our watch list. You can just log into ICICI Direct site, and in the watch list you will be able to see the option chain, and you can actually place your orders from that particular watch list only. There is a buy and a sell window which will appear, and you can just place the orders from that window also. uh, So my flash trade brokerage is not activated. So you have to register this for 7 rupees per order. If it is not registered, then you can just drop us your contact number. Someone will contact you, and from our team will contact you and will make you register for this particular option pricing. So, yeah, I have a prime plan and I'm using a flash trade, but my brokerage are not 7 rupees. Yeah. So, a prime plan will typically will have its own option pricing. So for registering for 7 rupees, you have to register it through site. So there is a ticker which keeps on moving for 7 rupees registration. You have to select that ticker and you have to register yourself for 7 rupees pricing. So automatically for trades, if you are doing through flash or from the algos, you will be charged 7 rupees. So the way out to select this 7 rupees option is you have to register yourself for 7 rupees pricing. The prime will have its own pricing. Is slicing available in the web or desktop version or online mobile app? So slicing is right now available on the website as well as on the iDirect Market app. You can use both wherever you are comfortable. So yes, it is very much available in both the places, on the website as well as on the online mobile app. Yeah, I think so. If there are any other questions, we would be happy to take it offline. So I think that is from our side, and please do let us know, and please do let us know your feedbacks on these trades, and we can actually take it up and take your feedbacks. So thank you everyone.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon to never miss an update from ICICI Direct.